Hello, hello, hello. I'm just waiting on. There you go. Oh, hey girl. Let me not show my nails too much. How are you?
I'm good. I had to
Welcome,
pause on the
guys.
nails, so had
All
to.
right, so we are waiting on Shakeeva to join on. As soon as I see her, I'll bring her up. In the meantime, what are you sipping on? If you're sipping on anything.
Um, I'm sipping on grape juice.
Okay, at least it's a drink. Don't be like me.
Yeah.
Like last week, I didn't have nothing. I'm sipping on. I wanted to be classy and do wine, but I ain't got none. So anyway, I have to do Tito's, frozen strawberries, and some frozen pineapples and some like mango juice. And yeah, it's a frozen cocktail. I don't see her yet. How's everyone's day going while we wait? This live should be fun. Oh, there she goes. Can you request to join, Shakeeva?
There we go.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Welcome, welcome.
We're
I
great. Welcome, welcome,
also have
welcome.
my alcohol.
What is it?
High noon.
What is it?
High noon, like the high noon peach with the vodka or tequila, either one. I don't know
Oh,
which one.
okay.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. It sounds good though. All right. Well, welcome guys to episode 2 of Live and Unfiltered. We have a special guest, Shakeeva. We're gonna start by having her introduce herself and tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you do, and just whatever you feel like sharing.
Yeah. So, just to give a little bit of context, I know Kia used to go to work together, so that's kind of how we know each other.
Mm-hmm.
But the work that we did was very much like mental health. I think
I
you
was
were in
in a
FMLA.
different department.
You
Yeah,
were in a
you
different
did like the mental health.
department, and I was
Yeah.
in like the more mental health. So right now I am a business owner and I am a therapist. I'm a licensed mental marriage family therapist. So I see majority of my clients online. I like to sing, go to the gym, dance. Those are some of my hobbies, but um, right now I'm in the era of life of like trying to figure out business plans and etc.
Right. I love that. Multifaceted. All right. Well, we're going to move into the very first topic. So, one thing she didn't say, I don't know if you mentioned it, but she works out a lot, y'all. Like, a lot, a lot. So, I want to know, do you have any advice for others on how to stay motivated to work out? Like, and how do you stay motivated to work out as often as you
Yeah. Well, I think for me, I realized that, I mean, I've always very much been active, even though as a plus size woman, like I've always been in some type of sports. I've always been like big bone. So it was never so much about like losing weight. It's more so just doing it because I like moving my body. But I realized that the motivation part is not really important. It's more so the discipline
think?
of just getting
Mhm.
yourself into the routine, right? I think for me, it was just once I did it over and over again, even if I was tired, that just became a part of my routine. And so it kind of feels just like similar to someone who would, I don't know, get coffee every morning. Like it just
Routine.
becomes a part of your routine. Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically just make it a lifestyle. You have to force
Mhm.
yourself even sometimes when you don't want to go. Okay, because I'm looking for like,
Exactly.
what's the motivation? But sometimes you're not going to be motivated. You just have to do it. So
That
that's the
part.
thing. It's like
That
mind over
part.
body.
Exactly.
Your body's like, stay in bed, but you got
Yeah.
to be mentally strong to force yourself out. Okay, because I'm like,
Yeah.
honey,
Because most
when I
people
see
don't
you
want
work out, I'm like,
to.
go girl.
No, but think about it. Most people like have stuff going on. Like people have kids, people have careers and all of these things that like kind of distract them. So you have to kind of make that time for yourself. So if even if you have to reframe it and say that even though I have a bunch of stuff going on, I'm going to make this about myself. This 1 hour for me. I know I'm doing it so I can be around for my kids or around for
Right.
my partner, whatever it may be. To convince yourself to keep going.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha, gotcha. Do you have any thoughts on that, Chanel, or no?
Run the question back one more time.
So I was asking her, how do you stay motivated to work out? She works out a lot, and like any advice that you have for anyone that is
Um,
finding it hard to do so.
okay, so welcome in to everyone that's coming in. First of
Hi,
all, hello.
Instagimmy. Hi,
I'm
Jamil
Hi
or Camille.
guys.
I'm Chanel, your co-host. I just realized I never
Oh
introduced
wait.
myself. You just went
Definitely
straight
didn't.
into questions, but hi
Right, I was like,
everyone.
okay.
Right. So I would say I agree with what you're saying when it comes to. Do you have any kids by chance?
I don't have any kids, but my
You don't.
sister
Okay. So
has kids. I'm an auntie, so I
okay.
know
Okay.
how it is. Yeah.
So I was gonna say, sometimes when you do have kids, like you stated, and when it comes to life and different things, you have your job, and trying to balance everything, it does take up a lot of your time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that happens to me too. Sometimes it's like, okay, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and renew my gym membership, and I have yet to do so because the days that I schedule myself that I do want to go to a gym, I have something going on either for work, for my kid, the
Mm.
pup. Like it's always something that's taking up that time, and I have to prioritize what's important to me. So that's my reasoning for not even getting the membership because I'm just not going to have the time to do so.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean because I'm not going to the gym, that doesn't mean that I can't do something at home to, keep myself motivated. I can still hold myself a little bit more accountable and
Yeah.
say, okay, you know what? There is I'm not busy with the kids. When I say kids, my pup and my daughter, all week long. I can find some time, a little time on the weekend that I do, tend to relax. I could find some time out of that
Yeah.
and work out. So there are ways around it, but I do understand when life is life.
Hmm. And it's easier said than
Yeah.
done. It's so
Right.
much easier said than done.
Right.
All right, so like Shakeeva said, she's also a therapist. So I wanted to pick her brain a little bit since she's a therapist. So often we hear people throw the term around social anxiety. So I want to know, what does that really look like, and what are a few signs of someone that may have social anxiety?
Yeah. That's a really good question. So I think that as a therapist, I do work a lot with people who have a lot of forms of anxiety, like generalized anxiety, social anxiety, like adjustment disorder with symptoms of anxiety. But generally speaking, I always say social anxiety looks different on everybody. I think when we think about social anxiety, we automatically think about, oh, this person like stays in their house and like they're deathly afraid of people. And although that's like one aspect of social anxiety, I think a lot of the times it can look like being overcritical about yourself, like literally every time you're kind of doubting yourself in ways, or you're like over analyzing certain situations, thinking that everybody is judging you, thinking that somebody is going to basically have negative intentions for you. So it looks different on different people, and I think there's like gray areas sometimes where it's not just like, oh, I don't want to be around people and like I'm deathly afraid of going outside. I think that's more so like agoraphobia. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that,
I've
like when
heard
you're
of
like
it.
afraid to go
I've
outside.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Because I know some people like, Summer Walker, like when they see her actually having fun and doing stuff, it's like, wait, she's supposed to have social anxiety. So it's like,
Right.
I don't think people really
Exactly.
know that doesn't have to be that severe. But then
Mhm.
also, like they say, she go on stage and would be timid, so
Right.
they would be
Yeah.
confused on how that may look like in different settings, I guess.
Um,
Exactly.
just to add to that, I will say I do keep up with this guy on YouTube, and he says like he's well known, and he's every time he sees people, he's so comfortable. Like on camera, you would never be able to tell he has social anxiety, but after every interaction, he's like, "Yo, I'm just so socially awkward," and I'm like, I don't see it,
I
but
know
in
who you're
his
talking about, and yes, I don't see it
It's
either. I'm
the
like, really? He's
internal.
good at
right,
It,
masking it.
right,
yeah.
in his world, it may look because our feelings are different. What you may feel inward, you may not express outward. So
Hmm.
a lot of times, like you may be anxious or you may be nervous for something, but you can mask that. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
like you said, social anxiety. Because every time I hear someone say they have social anxiety, I'm looking for them, like you said, standing in the corner by themselves.
Yeah.
Not interacting with
Sometimes
people, or they
it
may
can be
find
someone who is like in the center of everything, of like
right,
the life of the party, but they're doing that because they feel like they have to portray that, right?
right,
But inside they're over
over
analyzing themselves, or like
analyzing everything.
saying, oh, these people expect me to do this. If I don't do this, I'm
Right.
gonna let them down. So there's I think there's different. Of course, social anxiety can also look like not wanting to
Right.
go out, but that's again only one phase. It looks
That
different in different
Right.
people. Yeah.
that's
And it's probably like
what
an extreme form of it.
Yeah.
I
Like
would. Yeah.
Exactly.
just like depression looks different. You can see somebody that looks happy but they're really depressed, and somebody
You're
that
right.
looks
You're right.
visibly depressed. It's this. I guess it's the same thing. Now, do
Yeah.
you with social anxiety? Does that require a diagnosis or no? Just kind
I
of based on
mean,
personal.
in terms of like insurance purposes, you probably wouldn't like diagnose somebody with social anxiety. You probably would do like an adjustment disorder with symptoms of anxiety or generalized anxiety. But there's people who have multiple things. They meet the criteria for multiple diagnosis. So
I was
yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah. Sometimes I feel like it comes with other. I don't want to say issues, but other side effects
yeah,
of something. It's not
definitely.
Right,
just
Yeah.
not
like
just
how
anxiety.
when most kids are like ADD, a lot of times they're also ADHD just by like default.
Hmm.
It's never like
Yeah.
really either or. It's just
Yeah.
kind of in the family.
They meet, yeah, exactly. They meet the criteria for
Right.
different things. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Also, guys, feel free to chime in on the conversation. We want you to chat. This is not a just sit and watch us type of
Mhm.
live podcast. Feel free to also chime in on the conversation. All right, so this last topic is a little fun topic. So we're gonna, boost off from the heavy topics. So this was hard, honestly, for me to think of because yeah, it was hard. But anyway, I want to hear what are you guys' top 3 favorite places that you've traveled to?
You're a guest, Akiva, so I'll let you go ahead.
Yeah, Shakeeva, you can go
Oh,
first.
okay, me. I feel like we need to get more people on here. I feel like I need to like invite you. Like, I haven't been on live in so long, so I don't even know how
To invite
it works. Like,
people,
it just
you can hit the
notifies everybody.
uh-huh. And I think you can hit the plus button to invite people.
You don't have the plus. We just have the share.
Yeah, I don't have the plus, but answer your question. So you were asking, where have I traveled to? Was
No,
that the question?
your top 3 favorite places that you traveled
Oh,
to.
okay. Yeah, so top 3 places. So I would say number one would be Ghana because that's where my dad is from. So my dad is African. I mean, I haven't been in so long since like I was 18. I'm 28 now. Oh no, I was 19 maybe. But there's a big thing they do in December called Deti December. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
Uh,
Deti December.
yeah, isn't that where Jada Waiter went?
Exactly.
That's where
Exactly.
she
So
went.
it's
Yeah,
like,
she had that whole
yeah,
experience.
it's
It
like
looked
a
fun.
bunch of artists and stuff. I haven't been to that personally, but when I was there, it's just so refreshing to see like people that look like you. Like we're in America, like we're the minority, but like to
Over
go there
there.
to see like everybody looks like you. So that would be like number one. Number two would probably be Ireland because I just love nature. As I've gotten older, I've like been more accustomed to like the outdoor stuff. So they have like a lot of geography, historical sites. And then the last one probably would be Scotland,
Oh wow.
which is basically it's in the same UK. It's like Ireland times two. So those would be my top three.
I like those places. I always wanted to go to Ireland. I saw someone went to Ireland. They basically, they posted to their story a lot, and it looked
Yeah.
so like magical.
Oh
It
my
looked unreal.
God. Unreal.
What about you, Chanel?
Top 3 favorite places I've been. One, I'll say Turks and Caicos.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't know, their vibe is just different. Like they're just I don't know, they just know how to have a good time. Like their vibe is just different. So I say Turks and Caicos. I'm gonna do out the country. I do Jamaica.
Mm.
We did the Duns River Falls, but I go to Jamaica outside of that. But like the
Are you
food and
Jamaican?
everything, yeah, my background, my family
Yeah.
is, yes.
Okay.
So when I go, it's like I don't have the touristy experience. I have the like actual
Family.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's different. So the food, everything, the vibe is great. And then what would the third one be? I would say I said Cayman Islands. I enjoyed Cayman Islands. I'll say those 3.
Those are
Wait.
I said those
nice.
two.
Okay, so you said
What about
Jamaica,
you,
Cayman Islands.
Tia?
What
I
was the
did
other one? Oh,
Jamaica,
Turks and
Cayman
Caicos.
Islands, and Turks and
All the islands.
Caicos. Yep.
For me,
Big
I'm gonna
island.
start with Houston because it was just so fun and the
Yep.
food was so
I've
freaking
never been,
good.
but I keep hearing good things about it.
Everyone is
It is.
so like friendly and welcoming, and it's just like whoa, very different from where I live. So
Would
yeah,
you
from
move
where we
there?
live, huh?
Would you move there?
Yes.
Well, besides the roads, yeah, I
Yes.
hate the roads,
Wait, what's
but
wrong with the roads?
they need
Mm.
to update their infrastructure. I should say that.
I think it just okay. It
Okay.
depends on where you go in Houston.
Well, we ain't go to the
Yeah,
area.
it depends on where you go, because like my vision of Houston before I went was
Yeah,
different. I'm used to seeing
I don't
high
understand how
rise
the road
buildings.
system is bad.
But that's what I'm saying. You're used to seeing highways
Right.
and high rise apartments, and Houston. That's one side of
Yeah,
Houston.
like when
Then
you get
there's
into like
like
the actual city, like
right.
the
There's a
city, the
Okay.
lot more
neighborhoods.
that they don't show. But once you get, I mean, the just to be in the environment itself, the people are very like I don't know. They're like friendly to me, but they're not like too friendly. But they're welcoming. Let's
Mm,
say that
Very
they're
mm.
welcoming.
right.
Yeah. So that was my first one, and then Turks and Caicos. Me and Chanel took that trip together, so I knew she was gonna say that. Turks and
I want to
Caicos.
go back to Turks and
Yeah,
Caicos. I
I
need
have
to go
to
back.
go back. Like we have to
So
go back. Like we went on a cruise. I'm trying to go like hop on a plane and
right
stay for a few
and
days
go.
Yeah.
and get the whole experience. And
Hmm.
then so funny, I had Jamaica and Cayman Islands too, but I said before I get to that, I'm gonna say New York City because
Hmm.
I've been twice, so I think I can say that's definitely. I don't know. I feel like it's a place you just have to keep going back to. Like every year, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to go back to New York just for a few days, and I gotta go home because I could not live there. That's one place I can't. It's too
Right, because
busy.
I hear like the traffic is like
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
don't drive if you're not from there. Mm-mm.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's mine. All right, so now we're gonna enter into the 5-second trivia round for Shakeeva.
Okay.
However,
Let me get ready.
feel free to
Wait, what
chime in
happened?
if
I
she don't know.
heard Chanel, but I didn't hear the last part of what you said.
I, I said get ready because if she doesn't know the answer, you can chime in
Oh,
and
baby,
say
this
something.
is not a phone a friend. I'm gonna decline to answer.
No, if you
I'm
know
Wait,
the
not
answer, you can
what
say it.
type of is this pop quiz? Is this pop culture
So
or is this
it's kind of like pop quiz. So you gave me your three areas that your three hobbies, which
right?
was karaoke, dancing, and fitness.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
so, the,
surrounding that. We're gonna
so the
start with the
Okay.
questions,
karaoke
the
version.
questions will be based on your areas of interest.
Yes.
Okay, that makes
Basically,
sense.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So the first two are karaoke based. So let's just test your knowledge on
Okay.
karaoke. I'm not singing it, by the way. I'm
I'm,
gonna say it.
I'm out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're
Let's
out.
uh-huh.
I know you're out on this. One thing she's gonna do is mess up some lyrics and create her own.
Is this
Yeah.
like
Oh,
finish the lyric?
Finish the lyrics. Yes. You
Okay.
got 5 seconds.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, so I'm
Okay.
gonna start it. I come home in the morning like my mother says.
Oh, oh my God, I know this.
oh my God, I had the tune in my head. Girls just want to have fun.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay. That's what. See, I need to
All
hear
right,
the
girl. I don't
music.
know the rest of
You
the
gotta
lyrics,
sing
but
it.
I
I
You
come
do
gotta
home
sing
know.
it.
in the morning like my mother says.
What you gonna do with your life?
Almost when you're gonna live your life right.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Almost. All right, what about this one? This is a little more recent and it had TikTok in the chokehold. The smell of your perfume. I thought
No.
I was immune.
The moment
What's the
Oh.
rest?
it's surreal.
The
Uh,
smell of your perfume. I thought I was
nobody,
Something. I thought I
nobody
was immune.
quite like you can.
not
So I
not that
thought I
yet.
was
I
immune.
thought I was
No, that's not.
immune.
Is it? No, that's
This is the
twin.
beginning of the song. It's the same song,
Yeah.
but it's the beginning.
Okay, do it one
So
more time.
The
yeah.
smell
I
of
can't.
your perfume. I thought I was immune.
I just know that this moment
Something
it's
about how
surreal.
I
Looking.
feel.
Yeah. See,
I don't know, bro. I have the song in
I'm
my
looking
head, but I can't.
Looking
at.
around this
Oh,
room.
looking around this room
Can't help but see the traces of you.
of
Oh my
you.
God.
And then this
You
moment
should have
is
did the
so rich.
chorus.
No, that's too easy.
We got you at
That's
the
too
chorus.
easy. Well, I knew you wasn't gonna get not this part.
I got
That's
you
why
at
I
the
was like,
chorus, but at the chorus, baby, you can have the rest of the song.
okay, redeem yourself. Now we're gonna get
Okay.
into the
No,
business.
I redeemed on the first question. Got that right. Next.
Okay, y'all feel free to also answer because clearly
Okay.
we're struggling.
So this is the second question or third question?
This is the third.
Your phone went silent, so
Yeah,
somebody
you
probably
kill your
called you.
phone. Or somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Okay, one
country they did? What country originated the term dumbbell?
I'm thinking German or Bulgaria.
that sound about right. They live
You
I
for
don't
want to
know,
guess,
but
Chanel?
You said what country? Can we
Originated?
have like a little
is
lifeline?
it
Can we get
America?
areas?
No, you don't get a lifeline.
Is it a country that's well known?
Very well known. We speak the same language as them.
England?
Oh, England. Oh,
You got the same language, baby.
okay.
And I'm
I
being
didn't know
serious.
that. Dumbbell. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, dumbbell.
I feel like I'm back in school. I'm getting a pop
And
quiz.
it is. Okay. What? No, Shakeeva knows this one. When lifting weights from the floor, a heavy weight from the floor, what's the proper posture or technique?
Oh,
They're
girl, I
looking
know
for like,
this one
what do
too.
you do
They
with
tell
your
you. They tell you in your workspace.
what?
Wait.
Huh?
They tell you when you're lifting something, you always bend your knees. You never bend straight down. Isn't that what you're asking?
Yes. What do you do with your legs and what do you do with your back?
Yeah, you bend with your
Yeah.
knees and you come straight up with your back. Every time you have a job, they tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you're not lifting stuff.
You ain't
Don't
even
bend
gonna
with your
let her
back.
try?
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no, she right. No, but she right. I agree
She
with
is
her.
right. She
I'm
is
all
right.
invested. My bad.
We got
I
so
still got some
invested
work.
Never
in this one.
bend with your back.
Yes. So bend your knees, straighten your back.
Yeah.
All right, Chanel. I didn't know you was gonna come in
That's
strong for this one.
3 for 4. That's 3 out of 4.
Okay. You say you like
You
to
said
dance.
uncancel myself, so I uncancel.
You saved yourself. You did. All right. You like to dance. I hope you watch dance movies.
Okay.
So this is a 1987 movie that heavily incorporated dancing, where
Dirty
the lead
dancing.
female character fell in love with her dance instructor.
Dirty dancing.
Yeah, that was
I
the
wasn't
movie.
gonna answer
No,
because then I
when
was
you
gonna.
Did you
said
know it?
1987, when you
I
said
know it.
1980, I was just like, it was either that or Footloose. So I was
Yeah,
just like, no,
Anytime I
instructor.
get on the plane and I'm traveling, I'll be watching that in Greece. I'll be watching them like, oh.
yeah.
When I'm
That's
on the
what
plane.
that's what we kind of grew up on, even though that's not our era. But I don't know. I love dirty dancing. Yep. Well, that concludes this week's
All
episode
people
of
are
Live
just
and
coming, hi, Naisha.
Unfiltered. Hi, Naisha. Thank you to everybody that has joined. Shakeeva, before we go, can you let the people know where they can find you if you have anything upcoming that you want to share?
Oh, that's so sweet. So I mean, obviously you can follow me at my page, or you can follow me on my business page, which is NT Counseling LLC. NTI Counseling LLC.
Hold on,
I
let me try
also
to type it for you. NT.
oh, I mean I can type it because you probably not go
Okay.
at NT Counseling LLC, and yeah, so I just posted it. Yeah, and I mean, as far as stuff coming up, I would just say I'm just really trying to expand right now in terms of my business. So I'm soon stuff is soon to come, but I'm trying to figure it out first before I do like
Hello. Yeah,
anything.
don't say too much until it's
Exactly.
finalized. Yeah,
Exactly.
no.
Shakeeva, I actually have someone. I'm gonna refer them to reach out to you too, Kia Anna,
Yeah.
because she's in the midst of trying to become a therapist herself. So I think
Yes,
that'll be a good little
Mm-hmm.
collab right there.
definitely.
So I'm gonna send her your way, and you guys pick up from there. So
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm
great.
we'll do
always
some
in the business
networking
of
while
I
we're
know.
at it.
helping.
That's
Yeah.
great. Also, guys, we do have an Instagram page for Live and Unfiltered, so make sure that you guys go over there and follow that page. We'll be sharing it in our stories as well, so that you can just click and follow. But it is live, literally just live and unfiltered. Live.
And
Mhm.
in addition to that, y'all, while you're coming in, don't forget you can follow
Oh
our
darn!
personal pages.
I don't know.
No, you're
That's
fine.
not
You
in.
can follow our personal pages, both the host and our guests. You know, if you're interested in our content, you're welcome to do so. And also, y'all, we do have a YouTube page, which we will be posting
Ooh.
full.
Yes.
Yes, it's the same name, Live and Unfiltered. If you go on our Instagram page and you click the link, it'll take you directly to the podcast page where you will find the full video of the previous week, and it's posted there every Wednesday.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And the easy way to find all of us is to hit the drop down arrow on this live, and you'll see everyone's name, and just make sure you're following everybody.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
I
ladies.
thank you
Thank you,
guys so much.
Shakeeva.
Yeah, thank you guys for like inviting me. Like I'm so honored to be on this
Oh,
platform, and you guys are just so beautiful and informative. So it was good to be in good company. So I thank you guys for having me.
thank you. No, you were very informative. You were able
Right.
to, showcase your expertise. So
Mhm.
that's what we like. We like to provide value on here. So I love that you're able to come and provide
Anytime y'all
value.
want to invite me, I will be more than happy to be back. So I
Awesome.
appreciate
You're
it.
definitely coming back. Uh-huh. And then when you come back, we're gonna have way more people on here. So you're gonna watch us
Yeah.
grow. Just know you
Yes,
can be
that.
able
So
to
much.
say, oh yeah, I was on here from the beginning.
Yes. And I
Uh-huh.
shared this on my story too. So now people know that it's going to be like a reoccurring Tuesday thing and they can kind of like hop in and join into this.
Thank
So,
you, thank you,
Thank you for
thank
doing
you.
that.
yeah.
And thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate your time. And we're out, y'all.
All
Good
right.
night.
Bye, guys. Good night.